Can you see me?
Okay.
Oh my god. There you go and watch.
I want to be doing right now.
Okay, just put it on there. Hi. Okay. Finally, we're on. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for your patience. And we're talking about how to set up your YouTube channel in 2025. My name is Toyin, and with me here is Angela of Abundance Lifestyle. Angela has been on the YouTube channel content creation for over a year now, right?
Yes, I have.
Yes,
Can
I
you see
have. Can you
me?
see me?
I can see you, yeah.
But I cannot
But I
see
cannot
you.
see you.
I don't know why. And you could see me before, right? I can see you. Let me see if there's. No, you should be able to see me. Because I didn't change anything.
I can hear
I can
you.
hear you.
Anyway, we're gonna just start like that. I guess we'll have to figure it out again next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no
Okay.
Okay,
problem.
no
Go ahead.
problem. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, you've been on YouTube for a longer time
Since
than
Since
me. When did you start?
I
I
originally
originally
started in
started in
2017 and I had
2017 and I
stopped
had
for a
stopped for a
while.
while.
Okay. So, but when did you really start Abundant Lifestyle? Like, checked out your page, and I think you're doing awesome. Like, I love the layout. I love everything you do. You're so meticulous. Like, oh my God. It makes me want to like have a overhaul of my home because I just love the settings. I love everything, the output. It's so inspiring. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to put my life together. I'm telling you, it's
Oh
really,
my
really
Oh my
good.
goodness.
goodness.
Yeah, so if you guys want to go check out our page, Abundant Lifestyle, you'll be able to learn one or two things about, setting up um, everything about lifestyle. Yeah. So, what
Yes.
prompted you to
Yes.
start YouTube? What prompted you to start the YouTube channel?
You, you,
You, you,
you know what?
you know what?
I
I
studied fashion
studied fashion
design
design
in
in
Sheridan
Sheridan
College,
College,
and
Wow.
and
I've
I've
always had an
always had an
interest in
interest in
decorating
decorating
homes.
homes.
And I've
And
had
I've
people
had
in the
people in the
past who
past
would come to
who
my
would come
home
to my
and say,
home and
Angela,
say,
I
Angela, I
love the way
love the
you
way you
decorate.
decorate.
And
And
people have
people
asked
have
me to come
asked
to
me to
their
come to
house
their
and
house
help
and
them or
help them
give
or give
suggestions.
suggestions.
Wow.
And
And
then
then
I worked
I
for Blue
worked for
Clear.
Bouclair.
I'm not
I'm not
sure if
sure if
everyone know what Blue
everyone
Clear
knows
is
Bouclair
like.
is
Back in the
like. Back
days
in
when
the
it
days
just
when it
opened,
just
it was a
opened, it was a
sewing
sewing
store. You go,
store.
you
You
buy your
go, you buy your
material, your
material, your
fabrics, your
fabrics, your
patterns.
patterns.
I worked in the
I worked in
drapery
the drapery
section.
section.
And so
And
people
so
come in
people
and
come
buy
in and buy
fabrics, and I
fabric
would
and I
give
would give
advice on how to
advice on
do
how to
some
do
window
some window
treatments, how to
treatments,
do
how to
this,
do
how to do
this, how to
that.
do that.
So I've
So
always
I've
had a
always
love
had a love
for home
for home
fashion or
fashion
fashion
or
on a
fashion
whole.
on a whole.
No wonder, because the details is just impeccable. Like, I was so inspired, sincerely. Like, I'm like, how does she do it? And you just know how to put the right things at the right place. Wow, I'm inspired. Anyway, for me, when I heard about the YouTube, oh, okay, they said you're echoing.
Okay.
Okay.
For me, when I learned about YouTube, I was like, wow. You know what I heard there? The monetization aspect. It just, because everybody that knows me knows I love making money. So When I heard about the money aspect, I think I skipped every other part of how tasking it could be, and I just jumped to I'm gonna make money. So as soon as I learned about it, that same day I just started thinking about, oh, what name do I want to name my channel? And I've always wanted to write stories even since I was young. I know I've always wanted to write stories. And I never knew that it was going to be really, really tedious, really, really tasking. So I thought about the name all through that day. And in the evening, I came up with the name Toyen. I wanted my name to be in it. And then the parrot sounded like somebody that loves to talk a lot. I think I talk a lot anyway. So that kind of like made me just match it together. I remember my husband saying, "No, don't put that parrot." I said, "I want the parrot with it." And anyway, I started it. I wanted to do the African tale because that really sounded mesmerized. Like that was like everybody will be reading my tale, and I thought by the time I put in 10 videos, I would be rich. Anytime I think about it, I'm like, oh God, I can't believe this is me. So, I to start the first video, it was awful. I heard of ChatGPT for the first time and I used it. And I struggled and struggled for 6 hours trying to create a 2-minute video. And even when I finally got a video on, I couldn't get to match the voice with the video, right? It wasn't working. I'm like, how do they do it? They said use 11 labs. And I put my voice in 11 lab and I didn't know how to transport it into the video. And everything was just humble and jumble till 12 midnight that day. And I went to bed. I couldn't sleep. I was worried. The next morning, I was back on it. And I just ended up just creating something. I just said, I'm going to create something. When I was done, I now actually sat down and started looking at other people's videos. And I realized that, oh God, girl, you didn't do anything. You need to have done, you need to have done better, you know? And from there, I started improving, watching what people were doing, and I started improving. And I realized that I actually don't even want to be talking. Oh my God, I don't know.
Okay.
Is that from you? Oh. Then I decided, oh, I'm not going to be doing this anymore. I'm going to actually do something else I'm really, really interested in, you know? Are you still there? Okay, so that, um, okay.
Can you hear it? Hear me?
Yes, yes. Did you transfer to another stage? Okay.
Yes, because I
Okay.
couldn't see anything on my laptop.
Oh, yeah, this is better. This is much better. I can actually
Okay.
hear you. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Welcome back. Yes. Looks perfect. Yes. Okay. So I decided, okay, I want to start talking about AI. I went to school, I went to Umber College, and I started studying things related to a course related to AI, and it sounded interesting. And from there, I said, this is what I want my, channel to be about, and also just about sharing and informing people because a lot of people don't really know what they want to do, and everybody wants to make money, but they just don't know how to go about it, you know. And
That's right.
I know. Hello, you're kind of freezing. You're freezing. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm like, I started talking to people about my content, and a lot of people don't even know what to do. I started realizing that people don't even have a Gmail. And before you can actually start your YouTube channel, the very first thing you need is a Gmail. You know, that is the very, very first thing. And I always take my time to educate them. Who in 2025 does not have a Gmail? Like, seriously, it's very, very strange, you know? And there's like, oh, I don't even know how to set it up. Is my grandchild or my daughter that handles my phone? And I'm like, you need to go handle your phone yourself or handle your computer. Like, I see people 65 years, 70 years coming online, creating content, creating beautiful content, and getting monetized, getting on, making great things there. So, what is your excuse? If you're breathing, people want to know what is in your brain. You can educate people. The older you are, the better the wine, and the better whatever output you want to give the younger folks out there, right? Because you're more matured, you've experienced life, and you could share things that could help them be better. And they were like, oh, that's true. And then when I get talking to them and I realize that, oh, did you know that you could create content about your life or about what you do, about your experience, what you've done, how you came about, and so many things like that. And they'll realize that, yes, they could actually do it because everybody is like kind of scared. I don't have anything to say. But by the time we finished talking, they've said so much, and I said, can you imagine if that was a content and you were being paid to say that? You know? So I was like, I think the next thing to do is assist, let them know how to set up. Let them know how to set up the little things like a Gmail. They just need to go on Google. Go on Google and just type in how to set up a Gmail. And if you can't do that, on your browser, Gmail account, and Google will come up, and then you can just put in your information to create an account. And from there, you're set up to start your YouTube. Because after you have your Gmail, you can go in and start your YouTube creation. So that is why I just decided, let's come up and create, start a live to educate, to assist, to inform, and let people know that it's not as difficult as they think it is. There is
Correct.
so much to be done. And I know that a lot of us wants to make money so fast, but there's a lot to achieve while on YouTube. I, as a person, I run a clothing store, and I never really knew that YouTube had the opportunity of me being able to advertise my product on it. I never used that. I never used that platform until I got to starting this content creation gig, and I realized that I could promote my store, and a lot of people are now going in there. And I just started that like a couple of weeks ago, and I have so many people placing order right from there. So there's so much opportunity on YouTube that people don't know. But the very first thing for them to be able to do is create a Gmail and then create their YouTube. What do you love to do? A lot of people don't, exactly, a lot of people don't know, don't care about what you love to do, but you will not know until you start your channel. And when you start your channel, people will start asking you, how did you do it? And you realize that that is what they want you to do for them. And then you educate them. Like you, that you're doing a lifestyle content, there's so much to learn from what you're doing. So my plan is, okay, I'm gonna go to your page, take, one or two information that you put in there and incorporate it in my own life, you know. And I had another question. What has the challenges been? Because you've been in this gig longer than I have. What are the challenges? Because yeah, people just, you have to know what to expect so that you don't, a lot of people get burnt out so fast and they want to give up along the way.
Well, some of the challenges is People need
People
to
need to
realize that we
realize that
all
we
have
all have
something to
something to
offer.
offer.
We all
We
have a
all have a
story.
Exactly.
story.
We have
We have
all have
all
something to
have something to
contribute.
contribute.
Some people
Some
might
people
have
might
health
have health
challenges.
Yep.
challenges.
We might
We might
have
have
relationship
relationship
challenges.
challenges.
True.
And so
And
we
so
have to
we
look
have to
within
look within
ourselves and
ourselves
we want
and
to
we want to
say
say
to
to
others,
others,
what do we
what do
need
we need
to
to
transpire to
transpire to
others? What do
others?
you want
What
to
do you want to
share?
share?
And when you
And when
think
you
about
think
your
about your
life,
life,
you'll see
you'll
that there's
see that there's
something that
something that
someone else
someone
wants
else
to
wants to
know.
know.
Especially, I
Especially,
think
I
about
think about
myself.
myself.
I
I
had some
had
health
some health
challenges
challenges
when I
when
had to
I had
change
to
my
change my
diet,
diet,
and
and
I
I
decided to
decided to
be
be
a plant
a
based.
plant based.
And so
And
I
so
do
I
some
do
of
some of
my
my
content on
content and
plant based
plant based
food. I
food. I
lost
lost
weight.
weight.
People want to
People
know
want
how
to know
you
how
do
you
it,
do it,
how you
how
lose
you lose
weight,
weight,
how
how
you
you
go through
go
life
through life
journey.
journey.
And it's
And
not
it's not
easy, but
easy,
it's a
but it's
step at a
a
step at a
step at a
time.
time.
And
Exactly.
one
And
thing
one thing
about
about
YouTube,
YouTube,
once you
once you
start,
start,
you
you
realize that
realize
there's
that
a
there's a
next
next
step, then
step,
you go
then
to
you
the
go to
next
the next
step,
step,
and then you go
and
to the
then you go
next
to the
step,
next
and
step,
it's
and it's
you're
you're
always
always
learning.
learning.
You're
You're
always
always
learning, and you
learning,
don't
and you
have to
don't
be
have to be
perfect.
perfect.
I remember
Exactly.
a cousin
I
of
remember a
mine
cousin of mine
says,
says,
he's been
he's been
studying this thing for
studying this thing for
years,
years,
and he wants
and
to
he
be
wants to be
perfect.
perfect.
And I
And I
remember
remember
someone told
someone
me
told me
the
the
guy that
guy that
opened
opened
is it
is it
Alibaba?
Alibaba?
Alibaba.
And
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he
and he
said,
said,
you
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 work to be
work to be
perfect,
perfect,
not be
not be
perfect to
perfect
work.
to work.
So
So
you have
you
to
have to
try,
try,
and a
and
step
a
at a
step at a
time,
time,
and
and
you
you
eventually get
eventually
there.
get there.
I
I'm still
agree.
I'm still
learning,
learning,
and you
and
never
you
stop
never stop
learning.
learning.
And
And
No.
the thing you have
thing
to
you have to
do,
do,
don't be
don't be
afraid.
afraid.
Don't be
Don't
afraid
be
to
afraid to
try.
try.
Exactly. That would be the biggest mistake. Not trying at all. Not trying at all is the biggest mistake that we all make because you don't know. You might start and within a month you blow up. People are like, wow, I resonate with that. They share your content, they learn from your content. Somebody is interested, call you up for, um, come assist in their company, come do a presentation. There's so much opportunities out there. I tell people this is 2025. It's your fault if you have a problem and you're not looking for solution in more than one place. I think a lot of us believe that, like the way it's been done before. A teacher teaches you, so if you have a question, you go straight to your teacher, right? If you're not feeling well, you go straight to your doctor. But in 2025, things are different. You have a lot of a lot of research done on Google, a lot of tools out there, AI, that you can ask, and you get the same response that you will get from your teacher or from your doctor or from your physician. You know, that's what I believe, that there's so much resources out there, so much resources out there that you do not have to wait till you get to the hospital before you can be fine. You fall sick 12 midnight, you don't have to rush into the ambulance. Not really, really sick like you're dying, but there's just something wrong. There's just something wrong, and you're not feeling comfortable. You could quickly go on Google to check, why am I not feeling like this, and you read that just drink water. There have been several times I wasn't feeling good, and I was rushed to the hospital, and they just gave me water. They just gave me water, and I came back home,
That
which
happened
I
to me
could have.
too.
Exactly. So why are we not using these resources? Why? With time, when you sit and research, you realize that there's so much to offer online. In fact, so much better things to offer online because there's so much information. There's so much information. And that's why I know that coming on live to give people some information that they need, when they come across it, it becomes useful. 5 6 years down the line, anybody watching this will be like, wow, if we both come up and say, hey, this is what we're doing now, and they look back at all, you know our history, they'll be like, I remember when I first watched your first live,
Amen.
and now, but if you don't build that history, it's not gonna be there. Rome was not built in a day.
That's
Nobody
right.
started, yeah, nobody started and there was money planted on their lap. It's either from generational riches or they worked hard to get it. So there is so much resources out there, people. Start your YouTube journey today. If you're thinking is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it.
That's right.
I have not been monetized, but I know that a lot of people are making money from it. Apart from reaching their 4,000 watch hour and getting their 1,000 subscriber, they are doing there's so many gigs that you can get before getting to that threshold. That is just one of the threshold, but there are other things you can get, other incentives, other benefits, other ways to make money before you get to your 4,000 watch hours.
That's
Yes,
true.
exactly. Like you putting out your lifestyle content there and people for your asking you to come work for them. If you were not out there and they did not discover you, then you're eating. You just have your talent eating within you, and you only give it to family and friends. And you realize that outsiders are the ones that will really pay you for what you do. Your family will feel like, oh, when they see what you do, then somebody else can patronize you through it.
They don't appreciate you sometimes, your family.
Exactly. They feel that you're just right there. She can decorate for us. In fact, they will plan the party and they will not even tell you. They just believe that you're supposed to be able to do it because that's a talent you possess. And they feel that, yeah, they have a right to your service for free.
Anytime.
Exactly.
Exactly. You're
And if
taken
you
for
say so,
granted.
thank you. Thank you. And another issue that I've seen with starting a YouTube channel is a lot of people don't know that subscribers is very important to their business. So they don't talk about it. They do not talk about it. I don't know, maybe they are scared. For me, as a person, if I'm doing something and I find out that it's going to be useful to me and to someone else, I do not know how to hide it. I'll reach out to you. This is what I'm doing now, and these are the benefits of it. Are you interested? If you're not interested, not everyone has to start a YouTube channel. No, not everyone. But you could support me in a different way. You could support me by, logging in and subscribing to my channel and finding time once in a while to watch my content. Who knows? One day you might watch one content and that's it.
And
It will
don't
feed the
also don't
voice.
be afraid to press the like button.
Exactly. So that's when we come to this point where we say, if you've been watching us for the past 30 minutes, this is your cue to go hit the subscribe button, hit the like, and comment in the section if there's any information you want us to give you. We are both content creators on YouTube. We will be coming live periodically and we will always schedule and let all our subscribers know that we are live. We will be giving good information that can help you decide on what you want to do. It doesn't have to be content creation on YouTube. There is so much opportunities out there to make money. When you start, you will realize that, oh my God, people will start giving you information from different places and you'll be shocked what you've been missing. So,
It's true.
exactly. Share this, let people know. Every Sunday, 7 p.m., we will be here to give you encouragement, to let you know what's new, to let you know what to do, to answer any questions you have for us, and to encourage you, because let me tell you something, there is money out there. You don't have to wake up 8 o'clock in the morning and close by whatever time, get on the get into traffic. You can decide your life, your time, you can schedule, you can be comfortable enough. You know, you don't have to go to work that you don't like to do. And even if you love to do your job, I believe that who wants to make only one who wants to have only one line of income?
That's right.
You
You
know,
need to have several.
exactly, because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. A lot of people were
Exactly.
let go at their place of work. You know, they were let go and they've worked there for 20, 30 years, and now they're like, "Psh," and then they don't know what to do, and their
And
bills are there.
Toyin, my mom always used this expression, and my grandmother. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. Do not even at this time, not at this
Yeah,
time. Life is so unpredictable.
that's
Things are
right.
changing so fast. Things are changing so fast. You have to change. You have to change with it. You have to move fast. You know, a lot of people are just at a crossroad right now. They are like, oh my God, my shift have been cut short, or I don't know what else to do. They are laying off people at my place of work. I don't know what to do.
And
My
sometimes
dear,
you get sick. You
exactly.
can't go.
You can go. But when you have multiple streams of income, you don't have to go. Nobody has to dictate your life. You can decide to work because you love to do that work, but you have other source of income.
You want to get the freedom. You
Thank
want
you.
freedom.
The freedom, people. That is what we're preaching here. Do not box yourself into one point, which at the end of the day now, when that point has a hiccup, then you don't know what to do. And you cannot. You have already built a particular lifestyle for yourself, and then
That's
you
right.
can't maintain it.
As women, we have to be smart.
Exactly. We have to. You have to start today. This is your cue to start. If you don't know how to start, I just told you. Create that Gmail account today. And then create a YouTube channel. You might not know
And you
what to
can,
post yet.
and also you can make a list, things that you would love to share.
Exactly. Okay, so another thing I wanted to talk about is a lot of people do not want to show their face, which is a very big challenge for them. Maybe that's why they've refused. They've not refused, but they just don't know how to start their channel
You're
because
afraid.
exactly, they're like, no, I don't want anybody to see me. Oh yeah, there's no problem. When I first started my YouTube channel, when I first heard about this, I did not want to show my face. I'm like, what do I have to say? I don't even know what to say. So I went for what is called a faceless YouTube channel.
That's right. That's correct.
Exactly. So if you don't know what to say, if you don't want to show your face, that's awesome. Go for the faceless. If you don't know how to start a faceless, this particular channel that I'm streaming from right now is a faceless YouTube channel. I used AI to start. So a lot of people, when I tell them to subscribe, they're like, it's not your picture, so I did not subscribe. Yes, that's my avatar that I have on my banner, right? So you can start. Step by step, how to start a faceless is so easy. So
And
I'm just
some
gonna, well, yeah, go ahead.
people like to cook. And I have a friend that does a YouTube channel. And all she shows is her hands, the
Yes.
stove, the pots, the dishes. You never see her face, but you see her meal prep, and cooking.
You see that? You can start cooking. I agree with you. I'm not a good cook, so nope. You can't catch me
But you
cooking
have to
nothing.
eat.
My best is my smoothies. I can show you how to make a
And you
smoothie.
can show that too.
Yes,
You
but
can
I do
share
not.
that.
But you know one thing I've noticed. That's another ball game. When you decide you want to do that, it's a very different. So you have to know your niche, because your niche now will determine what people are coming to watch. You can't be all over the place. Today you're cooking, tomorrow you're talking about tech, next tomorrow you're talking about the gym. You have to face one, you have to pick one so they know you for that one, right?
That's
It's not
right.
like once in a while you don't feel like, okay, let me show that I'm real, I have another life apart from this. Of course you can do that, but what are you mainly about? Because that again works on them, that again is what the algorithm is all about. If you're about lifestyle, then be about lifestyle, because algorithm will push people that want to watch lifestyle to you. But if you're all over the place, it won't know what to send to you, and then you end up not getting enough views on your channel to get monetized. But I want to say one thing. A lot of people put monetization at the forefront of their channel, which is not good. I know it's a lot. Everybody wants to make money, which you eventually make if you make good content. But at the same time, make good content and then the monetization will follow. So, again, let me walk you through. After creating your Gmail, please go and set up your YouTube. You sign into the computer and generate go to YouTube to set it up. So you click on your profile picture, whatever picture you want to put, but I always advise you should go on Canva to create a banner so that it will look professional. A lot of people want to see that you're serious about what you're doing. I did not set up my banner until maybe like a month into it, because like I said, I was too excited. I was too excited to start the channel that I did not even listen to the part that I need to create a banner. I need to look professional and all that. With time, I studied what it was all about and I started working on that. But now, if you're listening to this and you decide you want to start a YouTube channel, please create a banner so that it looks professional. You understand? And then you add that to your channel. And then you should also come up with a unique name and a description. So that brings me to using ChatGPT. Do you use ChatGPT for anything, Angela?
Me, no.
You see that? So she doesn't even use ChatGPT. And if she does, oh God, she will even have more fabulous content, right? Because it can help you tweak, and sometimes you don't feel like posting, but there's so much suggestion on it that you just take it, add a few words, change a few words around, and your content is ready.
Wow.
Unlike when you have to sit and think, I've done this video, but what am I going to write down to really describe and let it be eye catching and let someone be interested, you know?
I need that.
ChatGPT does it for you, easy peasy. And I love that it's free. At first, when I
Yes.
first started, I was creating too much, so it requested me to pay. But after a while, I realized that because I just wanted it to fine tune what I was doing, I didn't want to be paying. So I canceled my subscription and I'm still able to use it. All I just need to do is use it a few times a day. Like I had an assignment from school today and they wanted us to get prompts from ChatGPT. And so I used it. It generated all what I wanted it to generate. And within 30 minutes, my assignment is done. And I was able to do a PowerPoint, like a 4-page PowerPoint, which if I was going to be the one to sit and do it, that would take me 2 days. Because I'll keep saying this English is not right. That English is not, is it hitting the point enough? I love that. So people, make ChatGPT your friend. You just type it into Google, ChatGPT, and it will come up. and you can ask anything you want to ask, and you can copy and paste it, but always make sure that you change, as in you read and you put in your own words at some point so that it looks like it's natural. It doesn't sound robotic, it doesn't look robotic, because a lot of people are putting the same information in, and you all don't want to be like copycats, you know. That is all. It's
You
there to
want to be
assist you.
unique.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that's about it for starting a YouTube channel. We hope this video assists you today in making that decision. So if you've been thinking, it's your cue. Let's know in the comment section if you decide that you're gonna go for this gig, and if there are any challenges you're facing, we're here to respond to you. If you've not subscribed, again, please click the subscribe button so the algorithm can push us. Toyin, Parrot, and Abundant Lifestyle. We will be back 7 p.m. next week Sunday with how to make money on YouTube. We'll be discussing in details all other opportunities that you have before you get monetized. So monetization is kind of like miles away, except if you've been on YouTube for so long and you've been
Yeah.
monetized on your first channel, then you will hit it fast because you already have subscribers that will follow you to your next channel. You just need to say, oh, I have a next channel and all that. But if you are new like us, my dear, keep creating good content, and then when you build it, it will be easy for you to create other content and other channels,
So
right?
you need to put your question in the chat box, or on your YouTube channel, you could put it into the comments.
Exactly. Yes. And we will be happy to respond. So, do you have any other thing to say, Angela?
I think we're good for now.
All right. So, we'll be here again same time next week. See you all, and thank you for watching.
Thank you
Thank
all
you.
for stopping by.
Yeah.